Hi, my name is Matthew Pejkovic on mattsmoviereviews.net. This is my review of Rio. 20th Century Fox are not the best bet when it comes to animated releases. Outside of Horton Hears a Who, it is hard to recommend a Fox animated release, which is ironic considering the rich slate found in a TV animation such as The Simpsons. Unfortunately, Rio is a film that continues the Fox animation trend. Film stars Jesse Eisenberg. He voices a character named Blue. He's a rare bird that's smuggled at the start of the film out of sunny Rio de Janeiro and lost in transit in cold Minnesota, where he is found and raised by the bookish Linda, here voiced by Leslie Mann. When it's revealed that Blue is the last of a bird of his kind, he's taken back to Rio to mate with another bird named Jewel, her name played by Anne Hathaway. Yet this pretty bird is not going to give it up that easily, and she escapes from her glass cage with a chained Blue in tow. The problem is that he's a neurotic, domesticated mess who can't fly, and smugglers are keen on getting their hands on his blue feathers and are giving chase. So an adventure begins through the slums, streets and jungles of Rio, under the presence of Christ the Redeemer, of course never spoken of, to keep the secular families happy, and Blue and Jewel trying to keep one step ahead with help from varied winged creatures, voiced by the likes of George Lepers and Jamie Foxx. Now, Rio is directed by Carlos Saldana. He is Fox's go-to guy. He's the guy responsible for all the Ice Age movies and also the underrated Robots. He was born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, and there is no doubt that he took great pleasure in promoting his country via his animation medium. It's just a shame that he didn't make a good movie while doing so. Rio is visually a jubilant adventure, but the plot, the characterizations and the gags are just colourless. Throughout you have characters preach about passion and love for life, yet Rio is a film that lacks the spirit and the rhythm to really sell its message. Even the depictions of flight, which usually looks really good in 3D, is very just not that thrilling here. The voice work is also mediocre at best. You have Jesse Eisenberg playing neurotic, you have Anne Hathaway playing spunky, you have George Lepers playing a disgruntled family man. None of them are really surprises and none of them really stretch themselves. The only standout is Jamie Clement, the Flight of Conchord singer, lends his dry Kiwi drawl to the role of a villainous cockatoo who works for the smugglers. Now, as I mentioned before about the visuals, that does work here. There's a glorious display of colour, and I really like the character animation, yet a pretty picture does not make for a good animated movie, and nor do third-rate Black Eyed Peas songs make for a good soundtrack, with sporadic musical moments featuring musician will.i.am as a character, not in the slightest bit catchy nor are they entertaining. So overall, I'll say Rio is average at best. It's a pretty to look at, but it is a failure and not worth spending the extra bucks for 3D glasses. So I recommend wait for the DVD release instead. My name is Matthew Pejkovic on mattsmoviereviews.net. For more reviews and also now for more trailers, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.